have made hundreds of animations during my time as a 3D artist. And can I tell you something? I'm terrible at sound design. Up until very recently, I've only just started understanding and implementing this into my own workflow. And let me tell you, the quality and the feedback I've received has exponentially increased. That's why in this video, I'm going to show you the 3 steps to my bulletproof workflow to quickly create an incredible sound design. So we have our animation here in Blender. We want to quickly export this to a video editing software. We don't need all the fancy shadows and RTX gamer graphics. We just need the MVP. So a quick way to render this out and to start our sound design is by using the viewport render. This takes literally seconds. First, make sure you're in the Eevee render engine and set a destination for your file to export to. We want this in a video format. So in the Output tab, set the file to FFmpeg video, and for the encoding, set this to be MPEG-4. Lastly, make sure you're actually viewing the viewport from your camera's perspective, otherwise you're going to be rendering out a still image like this. So jump to the camera's perspective by pressing 0 on your number pad, and now we can come up here to the View dropdown and select Viewport Render Animation. After a few seconds, you'll have your animation ready to go. I do all my video editing using a combination of Davinci Resolve, Epidemic Sound, and an ungodly amount of meme consumption. Now listen, I know you don't want to pay for sound, so here are a few other alternatives to get some free sound effects. But I highly recommend using Epidemic Sound because they have a massive library of awesome sound effects. I mean, just listen to this one. If you want to follow along, I've left an affiliate link in the description for a full free month of Epidemic Sound. And if you don't like the service, you can just cancel before you have to pay. Alright, let's download Davinci Resolve and drop our video into the timeline. We now have the previz and we can start finding sound effects to build out our sound design. I find that a great approach to use when just searching for sound effects is to actually think about what the motion in your animation would sound like in the real world. For this one here, there's a lot of cycling, fast-paced motion, and the character itself whooshing onto screen. Many things jump to mind, but I'm just going to search for the term bicycle and see what shows up. Once I've found something that I'm happy with, like this here, I'll click the download button and drag and drop this into my timeline. Now it's just a matter of repeating this process for a few other sound effects. For this character here, I'm thinking they're in a forest, maybe off of the side of a highway. So I'll start by searching for the term nature and start building an atmosphere around that. Once I've got the bass sounds here, I can start to hone them in. So I'll do a combination of reducing the audio to around -5 to 10 decibels, and I'll also drag these sliders on this side here to make a blend in between each sound effect. Using these simple tools and methodology, I was quickly able to create this final product. So now we have a solid understanding of sound design and how important it is to creating life within your animation. But if you want to make amazingly smooth camera animations, you need to watch this video here.